I'm joined by the president of Motorola. It is Rick Osterloh joining us with a new product that you've just launched for Motorola. And tell us, Rick, I mean, there are 2,000 exhibitors here. How do you stand out? How do you make your phone stand out?
Well, you know, this is the new Moto E that we just launched, and I think it's a great example of what we stand for, which is about offering consumers something we call premium value. And our overall brand platform is about offering great choice for consumers. And Moto E really delivers on both of those things. A lot of the features in this are things we originally developed for the Moto X, our high-end phone. And we offer all these things like 4G, great software features, the latest version of Android, quad-core, LTE, for the equivalent of 150 US.
So that's a pretty cheap price point relative to some of the other competitors that we're seeing. Who is it targeted at? Because it's actually, in the developed world, the first-time smartphone owners. You think everyone's got a smartphone now, but actually they don't.
No, they don't. Actually, there's a huge opportunity in this segment. There's about 5 billion people, 5 billion, around the world that don't have a smartphone yet. And a lot of those folks are either using feature phones or they've just never been part of the smartphone revolution. And it's our view that it's really important to get great mobile internet experiences to those people. And that's a huge market opportunity that we're very excited about.
What countries are you seeing that you're
All
mainly
over.
dominant at the moment? Where are you seeing the most amount of pickup in sales?
Well, right now we're growing super well all over the world. We have, for instance, throughout Europe, we've grown about over 400% in several countries within Europe. In India, we went from having no business about a year ago to selling over 3 million units. And in most of Latin America, we've seen our share approximately double. So we're really growing pretty aggressively with our strategy.
So this is an emerging market play, this particular Moto E?
Actually, this is really relevant in all markets. So the fastest growing segment in developed markets, like the UK, like the United States, has been the prepaid no contract market. And we're very strong there. But it also obviously has huge relevance in places like India, where this tier of product is a very important tier, and it's something that consumers are buying in large quantities. So
numbers, quantities, how many do you hope to ship of these, say, in the first quarter?
Well, we don't usually break out our numbers by product line, but we expect to sell these by the millions.
And give us a sense of how life with Motorola has changed with a new owner. You've now under Lenovo, you were sold by Google.
That's right.
Have you got the backing that you need to roll out these sorts of new products?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been a part of Lenovo for just over 4 months or so, and Lenovo's a great owner for where we are right now. Company really understands global business, has been number one in the PC business for a long time. We get to take advantage of great assets in supply chain, in sales and distribution, and it gives us much more reach. So now, for instance, we just re-entered China, which is a huge part of our future, and it's something that was made possible because of the acquisition.
And is there any concerns for you about Lenovo's been hit by some concerns about hacking scandals? What happens when those sorts of events happen? Are you worried about security yourself?
We've always been very worried about security. We've got an approach that is all about offering pure Android on our devices without adding preloaded software and things like that. And that we think that's very important for the consumer. And we think Lenovo's made some great steps to go in that direction with their PC business as a result of this announcement.
So all about help with the supply chain with Lenovo and shipping, getting it in the emerging markets.
That's right, yeah.
Rick, it's been wonderful speaking to you. Thank you very much indeed.
With you.
That was Rick Osterloh, president of Motorola, showing off the new Moto E, $150. Pretty cheap, and all the features it would seem.